afternoon students and welcome to grade 3. This is your science book, that is New Oxford Primary Science 3. I am Ms. Sabha Pracha and I am going to teach you science. We will start from the unit 1, that is the human body. Page number 2. Our body is like a machine, but it is multitasking machine because it is performing different jobs at a time. These jobs are performed by organs and organs working in a system along with other organs. All the actions and working of our body are controlled by the brain, which looks like a large pinkish grey walnut. Brain is about 73% water. The brain is divided into three main parts. The biggest one is cerebrum, that is the upper front part. It controls our memory and our senses of thinking, smell, taste, touch, sight and hearing. It controls voluntary actions. It consists of two parts that are right and left. Cerebellum is under the cerebrum and it is the Latin word for the little brain. It is smaller than the cerebrum. It is located at the back of the skull in vertebrates. Its function is to coordinate and regulate muscular activities. It controls our emotions and sense of fear and pleasure. Medulla is also known as brain stem. It controls voluntary actions that are not under our control, like activities of heart, stomach, lungs and kidneys. Eyelashes are like the fringe of hair growing along the eyelids, which keep the dirt and dust particle present in the air and also protect the eyes from strong sunlight. We have sense organs which help us to sense the world around us. There are nerves that take signals from the sense organ to the brain. They take in information and send it to the brain for processing. Our brain tells us and makes us aware of things happening around us. Our senses help to keep us safe from any mishap or danger. When we see something, our eyes send message to our brain and the brain tells us what we are seeing. Eyes are like the camera. They can capture picture, but the memory of that picture or scene is stored in the brain. Our ears receive all kinds of sound around us. These sounds are carried to the brain and our brain tells us what sort of sound we are hearing. Is it low or high volume, or which thing is producing that sound and from which direction the sound is coming from. Either it's from the right hand side or from the left hand side or from the back. Beside hearing, our ears also help us keeping our body in balance. Then we have nose. Nose helps us in smelling different smells given off by the things around us. The nerves in the nose receive these smells. The brain tells us if the smell is pleasant or not. Then we have tongue. The tongue helps us to taste things. There are taste buds on the tongue that takes in signals to the brain and the brain tells us the taste of the food, that is it sour, bitter, salty, sweety, hot or cold. It also helps us to talk. Skin. Under the skin there are nerves. These nerves get signal from the object we touch and we feel hotness or coldness of that object. Similarly, we feel the object is hard or soft, wet or dry. This is the end of lecture number 1 of unit number 1, the human body. Hope you have understood the lecture. In case of any query, you can ask me in Google Classroom.